Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to this love reading, which explores a person's feelings for you. This reading more or less covers the 2-week period between the new moon on July 17th and the full moon on August 1st. I will be tuning into the person on your mind to find out how they're moving towards you, how they see you, and how they feel about Virgo. I'll also take a look at where your heart and your head are to see if they're on the same page about this person or this connection. And at the end of the reading, I will close off with what is being held back and advice for Virgo. So we are going to take a look, first of all, at what you are each seeking or gravitating towards. So for your person, we have here the Garden. And for you, Virgo, we have maturity. So this concept of the garden, your person is gravitating towards feminine energy, where things kind of grow, blossom, and are created. A sense of really wanting things that are blooming. They may have already put in the work, or maybe they haven't even put the work in the first place. It's like they want to really have this thing of beauty and sensuality. That's like what they're going towards. They're also being drawn towards things or people that love nature, are kind of, I want to say, in it like a chill headspace. So for you, you have this card of maturity. So you are seeking a relationship where there is like emotional maturity, where you can really, pursue your life without having to cater to their life. Where you each kind of have something to offer each other that makes you each want to kind of not just enjoy each other's company, but enjoy what you learn from each other and how you make each other kind of see things in a new way, but without there being a sense of diminishing who the other person is or their own interests. Kind of almost like growing together. So let's take a look at how they are moving towards Virgo. We have this Strength card here. So they might be moving in a way that is forceful or gentle. We'll go ahead and clarify, but basically they are being very intentional about how they are moving towards you. They are trying to really manage this kind of give and take aspect of the right amount of attention and forcefulness and gentleness. They're really being they want you to know that they are aware of your boundaries and your needs, wanting to kind of provide you support, but also not wanting to necessarily dominate you. So let's see how they see Virgo right now. We have here 8 of Cups. So they see you as possibly pulling away or trying to not really feeling satisfied about something. Maybe it's not them necessarily. Maybe it has to do with a job situation. But let's see how they feel about Virgo right now. We have here the Knight of Pentacles. So they see that you have a lot of dedication and you're a hard worker. You're someone that really would be the kind of person that would tend to a garden. They see you as someone who is worthy of respect and who knows that you have a sense of value, and that value is just growing. So Virgo, let's see what your heart is saying about this person. It is saying that this could be life-changing, true love. Let's see what your head is saying about this connection. Four of Wands. So I would say that your heart and your head are on the same page in seeing that this is a potential like connection for like a serious relationship. So let's take a look at the influencing energy. You have here the High Priestess, Chariot, and Four of Pentacles. What's interesting about the Chariot and the High Priestess is in the High Priestess, there's the columns, the black and white columns, and in the Chariot, you have in here the black and white dog, but it's usually the sphinxes. And it's kind of indicating opposing energies, extremes, and they both have the ability to kind of master those things. With the High Priestess, it's the ability to kind of be in touch with inner knowledge, trusting the gut, and knowing what to share or not to share. With the Chariot, it's kind of knowing how to maneuver in the environment, how to kind of work opposing energies to advance their own goals. Here with the Four of Pentacles, it's a sense of here almost like stubbornness, but it's also a way of being grounded. To me, what these kind of are saying is kind of trusting yourself, knowing when you need to kind of hold your, like kind of stand your ground and kind of demand that your sense of value be recognized, and knowing when your sense of value is being recognized and not having to like make that the center of attention or the main focus. So let's take a look at the Strength card and how your person is moving towards you. You know, maybe your person is a fire sign, maybe they're a Leo. Other fire signs are Sagittarius and Aries, but it could be any person that kind of is kind of accepting of their own limitations and your own and yours as well. So let's see what we have here. We have here the Empress. This is a card of beauty, of love, of sensuality, of sexuality, of abundance, of like creativity. So they are very much recognizing your worth, your beauty, like that you are that garden. So here, what do we have? We have the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles here. So to some degree, it seems that they have recognized that they have been the problem in the past when it comes to love, where they kind of created this idea of them not being in a good place or not being able to get what they want. But they're working on that. They're working on how they talk to themselves. So I just had the Eight of Swords. You have the Eight of Cups for how they see you. The Strength card is the Eighth Major Arcana card. So there seems to be like something is advancing, or something has been a little bit of back and forth or recycling. And so this learning could be from you, like, or it could be from someone else. But let's take a look at this Eight of Cups in terms of how they see you right now. We have here the Tower. Wow. So they see you like either getting ready to walk away from something that is not going to serve you well. Maybe it's a job situation, a roommate situation, something where it's affecting how your beliefs and your comfort almost. So they see you as kind of dealing with that. So what do we have here? We have the Seven of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Six of Wands. So they see basically you are actually taking the time to assess something. Maybe you're dealing with someone in your life. Maybe it's a friend who just like wants to have fun with you, like just kind of comes out when they want something or when they want to be seen in a certain way. This could be like having to do with a friendship. But I don't get the sense that it has to do with the two of you. With the Seven of Pentacles, it's like there is a sense of forgiveness going on, or like seriously assessing whether this is worth saving. It could be this relationship. Like I said, if there is that sense of like you guys have done this before, like you've tried before, and it didn't go well. So let's see what we have here for the Knight of Pentacles in terms of how they feel about Virgo right now. We have here the Two of Swords. So this is a like kind of a sense of being at a stalemate. And it is a sense of like they see you as someone willing to put in that work. They might also have a problem with being the one to initiate serious conversations, that you are going to be the one that does that work. Because you're the gardener. They want to be in the garden, but you're the gardener. You're the one that has to make those decisions. So let's see what energy we have here. We have the Seven of Cups, which is like choices, and the Five of Cups, where there's a sense of like loss and sadness. Three of Cups, got a lot of cups here. So it's almost like you decide how this relationship is going. So to some degree, that Eight of Cups or the Tower could be them. For others, it seems like it's someone else that's like that's how they see you with other people. But let's take a look at the Lovers for what your heart is saying about this connection. We have here the Three of Wands. So it's kind of like you've taken a step back and you're taking a look at, you know, where this is going to go. If it's something you want, and it does seem that like it could be something that you want, especially when your head seems to want it. So it's as if it's almost like you will be willing to put in that work. So let's see what we have here. We have the Ten of Pentacles or Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so it does seem like you want to put in that work because you feel like that concept of this garden again, of you know, having a good group of friends around you, good like family around you, like being really in that community. And then with this Empress card too, and this Garden card, and even the Lovers being in the garden, and the Knight of Pentacles, it's like they are really gravitating towards you. I guess that question is, are they putting in that work? Like they're very much focused on it. And this Strength card is a card of like, or eights in general is about advancement and fine tuning things and making adjustments to make things, you know, to succeed, to make things work, to get to like improve. So it seems like they know that you want that. And your heart seems to think that's possible. Your head thinks that's possible. Let's take a look at the Four of Wands and why your head is saying that about this person or the connection. You have the Justice card here. You can see there's this person kind of like explaining to these people, like, you know, what you put into this relationship is what you're going to get out of it. So it seems like you are willing to put in that work. Maybe you've seen aspects of them putting in that work as well, making that change. We have here the World and Ace of Cups. So there is something about your connection, something that you've seen that has transformed in them. Like this does kind of indicate the end of one journey and beginning of a new one. So for those of you where, you know, this is someone you've kind of tried something with in the past, there is very much that energy of trying. Like they're really trying to be in your secret garden, I guess. So let's take a look at this Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess, see why that's like the influencing energy here. What more can we find out about it? We have here Six of Cups. So this is aspects of the past, things about the past. Really, I take that more to be, it's really influencing what you share, what you don't share, and that sense of being secure in each of yourselves and allowing your intuition to take you to the right place. There's definitely something about your past that is influencing how both of you are. But you have here the Ace of Pentacles and Three of Swords. So this is a old connection, perhaps like a friend that turned into something more, or maybe it was like just a hookup, or open relationship there's this new sense of value to it. It seems like that's kind of showing up here. So let me find out what is being held back. All right, Virgo. This isn't goodbye. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye. We will be together again soon. So for those of you where this is an old relationship coming back or potential of coming back, that seems to apply. You're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. So again, that concept of like you are the one that kind of is the person who has to do the work for like real communication. And if your head is like, no, I can make this work, then you're going to have to put in that work to kind of unmask that mystery. And like how they're seeing you with this Eight of Cups and the Tower could be that concept of like being mysterious. Like they think they know you, and then you do something that they don't expect. So one more. No one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experience I have, there's no one who compares to you. Okay, Virgo, so let's get some advice. This seems to be, it's kind of reminding me of like Jaws. I have the Jaws theme, like da-na, 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 like kind of like they're coming back type of thing. And we have here moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. So I feel like how they see you as like something is changing. You are emotionally ready to leave something, and it could be part of this maturity aspect. It could be you're kicking out a roommate. It could be that you are kind of cutting people out of your life almost. We have this Spy card. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. I kind of get the sense of like with this Spy card, it's them kind of seeing you doing some kind of change, having this like emotional maturity, and like feeling that you could move on without them just fine, and they're kind of seeing how they need to kind of adjust things a bit. And then we have pets. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. Okay, so here, I don't know how pets kind of fit into this, but with this like Empress card here, this is like a card of nurturing and mothering. So, and even this Strength card, you've got this lion, it's animal aspect. This could be someone who is somehow like comes into your world or did come into your world because of a pet. But I kind of feel like this has to do with nurturing this person, and nurturing this new Ace of Pentacles concept of this connection with this person. And the reason why I say that is, like, with pets, there's goods, like relationships, there's good things, but then there's the things you just have to deal with. It's just the shit you have to deal with. It's the work you have to put in to really have that joy. You know, like my mom asked, why would anyone want to have a pet? You have to, like, clean up after them, you have to feed them. And it's like, well, you know, that's how people have to deal with their kids. So it's like you get that joy, like the benefit is worth that effort. So if there's no pets involved, I get that sense of, like, dealing with crap to, you know, make some improvements to make it better. But here it seems like, you know, that you're going to have to do more of the work because you are, like, this emotionally mature level. They recognize that garden. They have a sense of value for that garden. They seem like they want to honor that garden. But in terms of the work they're willing to do, it's still unclear of the work they are actually willing to do to keep that garden flourishing. So, Virgo, this is what I have for you. I hope the reading provides a helpful perspective of how someone is feeling about you. We'll see you next time. Take care.